Zelda and Chill 2. Oh, good thing you're muted, bro, because you're in an ad. Wah,
Is social
wah.
media. It's always been a
It's
dumpster
social
fire,
media.
but
It's
lately,
always
for
been a
brands,
dumpster fire. Music and art by Michael of Game Chops, apparently. Very cool. Okay, so how's my volume? Are we good? Are we getting our point across? We got it? We solved the solution? We solved the solution! How about that? So I narrowed this down and I started over with refactoring. Yeah, that's what I did. Code and train, refactored. Okay, so I start with the position. Okay. Then we do the local scaling. Okay. So I scaled it down, new position times scale. Pretty simple. Okay. All this is simple. Then I set up the local and the world rotation, which are different because the world rotation is just the rotation angle. Okay. The local rotation is the opposite direction. Okay. Go with me on this. Then we don't do the local aspect ratio. That doesn't apply. That applies to the very end here. So the world translation is then put into place here. And this will change based on the size or whatever. Then we do the world rotation here. So the world offset, and this is what got me for the longest time because I was adding the local position to the world offset and then rotating, or then applying the, whatever I was doing, applying the aspect ratio. But so first what you do is you apply the rotation, then the world offset, then you do the aspect ratio last. Okay, let me show you what I got. What happened when I hit Control F5. There's no warping, there's no dizziness, unless you look at it for a long time. It is now moved over to the GPU. It is no longer the responsibility of the CPU, and that's it. So what I should do is go back to my YouTube channel and go into my YouTube channel. Just a second, I'm going to go in to change some things here. So I'm going to go content. I'm going to go live. I'm just going to change the second one. Actually, we'll change the first one and we'll call it part 1. Save. Okay, back to channel content. This one we're going to edit. Call it part 2 so we don't get confused here. Save that. Okay, so this is really cool. Oh wait, does that show me in real time how many people are watching? Oh, it shows me there, but it doesn't show me accurately. I never know. I never know if there's people watching or... Oh, Joda AT, is that the same from yesterday? It is not quite. I want it to be. In fact, it will be the same from yesterday eventually. But the major change that I did with this one was I added stuff, and this is transformation. All the translation, scaling, rotation, blah blah blah, and putting it into the grid is done inside the vertex shader. Initially this is about the geometry shader, but I'm about to move everything over to the geometry shader, which I might as well go ahead and do since I don't want to just stream for 4 minutes and quit. But so let's see what we got. Okay, so we have the vertex shader. Okay, so here's the geometry shader. It's just a pass through, and the fragment shader. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so the thing with this, let's go with... Oh shoot, I didn't want to do that. Computer, you know what I meant to do, not that. Alright, file save. There we go. Tricked it. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this is Zelda and Chill 2 from Game Chomps. They let you use it live on streaming, or it's pretty cool. Game Chomps is cool. Oh, I can re-tab that back over here. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. I figured this out, so that's good. Okay, so these are all on 3. Let's update this one to 2. Save that. Class updated. Geom Asteroid 1, so save that to 2. So anyways, how you doing? What's happening? Excuse me. I'm just thinking about what I should do next for this. So what would I have to do? Let's look at this here. Let's just look at it and think about it for a second. It's a 6x6 and it's all one type of texture. Great, thanks for asking you. Oh, I'm doing all right. I just got back from the store. And I'm roasting some chicken in the oven. And it's kind of not freezing, but it's getting cold outside. And I'm excited that I figured this out, because I was laying there and almost taking a nap, and then I figured this out, and then I just got excited, tried it again, and boom. There we go. So, now I'm thinking, what do I need to send? What do I need to send to a geometry shader to make this happen? From just a single point. So if we go to the vertex shader, premonition dream. Premonition dream? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, my napping. Yeah. Cass's theme, it says. Okay, so let's do this here. Let's It is good music, isn't it? The thing is, it gives me a copyright claim on my stream, but then the owner allows it. So there's like a little warning or whatever. Which is weird, but that's fine. Do you know any other programming languages? Quite a few, yes, I do. I started a long time ago with BASIC in an interpreted environment, which means that you type it in kind of like PowerShell. Then I moved up to Shoot, I learned C and eventually C++, Java. I recently learned JavaScript and Python using Code and Train, which I do Code and Train, or coding game streams on Twitch sometimes, which can be fun. I like doing the private classes. They took out the chat for the whole website, so it's nice to have a little place where people can come and chat still, you know. And I know PowerShell, and PowerShell helps with .NET and all that fun stuff. What about you, sir? If sir is indeed your name. No. Joda AT. Like what programming languages do you like, feel comfortable with, have projects going? That's that kind of thing. I'm currently in grade 9. Grade 9? Did you take any courses about programming, or was thing a side thing? The only course when I was in college for programming, there was no programming in high school. They were teaching typing at the time. Because I'm going to be 50 years old in 4 months. So tells you how old I am. But I took Pascal in college. Obviously I wasn't very interested in that. And they there was a thing called Logo, which was for drawing and stuff, it's kind of a pseudo programming language for graphics only, but it was cool. Turtle graphics. And then assembly language, I really kind of did a deep dive into assembly language once upon a time. Learned about MMX and SSE and packing and unpacking data and all that fun stuff. It's crazy, by the way. It's crazy. But then, of course, now I know shader code, which is pretty similar to, I think, JavaScript and C, kind of. Okay, so I wonder how I can do this, like send this information to the geometry shader. So it needs to know that it's a 6x6. It needs to know the texture ID. It needs to know rotation, and it needs to know. You ever try making anything from scratch, like without OpenGL, like Windows.h? Yeah, Windows GDI, because I'm trying to learn that right now. Oh, cool. Yeah, Windows GDI. Gosh, that takes me back a while. Yeah, I've done. It's been a long time ago, like when Windows first came out. I'm really dating myself here. But yeah. Yeah, and I went through all the DirectX's. DirectX, of course, when I started, DirectX was like 6 going into 7, then DirectX 7, then 8, then 9, then 10, 11, and then finally now they have DirectX 12, which is crazy, which is similar to Vulkan and ICE. I'm not too good at programming, but maybe add like an update function or something. I don't know, I'm not a programmer. Well, keep trying. You're young. You'll learn quick. You will learn very quickly. It's if you at least understand anything of it, you understand more than most people, and you have that aptitude for understanding it and being a programmer. So do not underestimate the power of learning it, because you can easily do it. Trust me, if you're at all interested. So let's see if I can tell the geometry shader. Like, let's go vector 2, and let's go, let's just say bounds x, y. I have no idea. Float, let's just go text ID, and rotation. And this is 3, so I can do whatever I want. Okay. I'll eventually learn. For now, I just got to find some way to decode all of the numbers and symbols for these equations for drawing a rectangle on the screen. Now you've got me curious. I'm curious if I could do it in PowerShell real quick. PowerShell.net, draw rectangle. PowerShell use .NET draw image and system drawing. Draw a rectangle in C#. System drawing rectangle examples. System drawing rectangle? Oh. Computer, what are you doing? Oh, there we go. System drawing rectangle. Let's see. This is PowerShell. It allows you to use .NET stuff. Is rectangle in there? I don't see it. Oh, there it is, rectangle. So what are the parameters for that? Hold on. Drawing rectangle structure. Probably just a Microsoft. Oh, you have to have a pin? So do I have to create a pin? I do. So how do you create a pin? This all comes back to, I remember something about this. New pin, brushes.deep sky blue. Let's go with that. Brushes.deep sky blue. I wonder if that'll give an error or if I have to. Yeah, brushes deep sky blue is not recognized. However, we probably just have to go. Do you have a job as a software engineer? I don't. I want to work for myself and make games. And possibly collaborate with other people and make a whole bunch of games. Or one really, really couple of awesome games. System. So where's brushes at? See what you started? See what you got going here? System dot. Oops. Oh, I think I have to put it in terms of that new object. System dot drawing dot pen. Brushes. Brushes. So is that where you... So then do you specify inside here? No. Well, anyways, there's a rabbit hole to go down, but something like that. Does some of that stuff look familiar? So let's change this now. Let's go back and just draw. Where's my render function? So instead of drawing 36, I want to draw 1. Save that. And then as we draw 1, we're going to go text, bounds XY, text ID, rotation, all that fun stuff. So it's going to be 1 instance. And we're going to send in this. Okay, so let's... New position equals apos.xy. We'll hold off on that for a second. So how do we do this again? G position vs out right there. Vs out dot bounds xy. Okay, that's a vector 2. Vector 2, and it's going to be 6 by 6. There we go. Okay, text ID was... Didn't I have the text ID in here? I think it's in here and it makes it through. F-type equals 3. We don't really need that. We don't really need that. We just need the rotation. Okay. For now, we'll just set it like that. Okay, so this still does the same drawing and everything, but it only draws 1, and then it sends that information through to the geometry shader. However, I need to add these to the in part here. Okay, even though they're not used, we'll put them right there. And we're all in version 3, so we're not changing anything that's not already able to be broken. Does it even compile and work? Okay, so there's 1, and it's still like it's in the 6 by 6, and it's rotating around the center like it's in the 6 by 6. Okay. So now what we want to do in the vertex shader is take this stuff and put it into the geometry shader, because we don't really want any of this to happen. Even this. Okay, that was scary. So there we go. So we're just going to populate that. Before I got that in clipboard, let me just put it in here. Hold on. Let's go like that. Yes, that's Game Chops. Game Chops on YouTube. The music. Okay, so we're in the geometry shader now. So let's take this stuff and just we're gonna move this stuff down below here, but for right now. Computer, do you have to do that? It does. It has to do that. Here we are. Whew, copy paste. It wears on a human, I tell you. Okay, so what we want to do here, what is this, length? So if we take all that out, and it's not in the vertex shader anymore, I don't think we're going to see anything. Let me just run it to make sure there's nothing technically wrong with it. Oh, wait, why do we see 1? Isn't there a note command like control? A note command. Not sure what a note command is. So why do we see 1? I think it's because we're drawing 1, and it's still... What is it? Oh, did I not change the... Hold on. Hold on, where am I at? Updated geom, ran to... Right here. These need to be 3. Did I change 2 and save 2? That sucks. Means I screwed myself over there. Oh well. 3, 3, 3. No, maybe it's working. I don't know. Let's see. So now we're on 3. Okay, we see nothing. There's no errors there. Okay, good. So now let's make this happen in the geometry shader. This is where it gets cool. So let's go here. So GL_in.length. Now, isn't that per vertex for the triangle? ftex equals gs in gtex. Oh, I see. So that's just the texture coordinates. So let's do this just once. Like this is one end emit vertex and then the end primitive. But what we want to do is oh, I see what you're trying to do. Jeff. So misguided. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's not going to work. I'd have to move that into here. I looked it up and I think you can select the text with that, and press Control. Oh. I don't know. This is Visual Studio Code right here, and then this one's Visual Studio. Visual Studio, I know how stuff works. Visual Studio Code, some of the key bindings are off, and I just have to look it up and fix it, but I'm too lazy to do that. there's a lot of options for Visual Studio Code, which I'm okay with not understanding it all. It's a text editor. That's all I need. But thank you. So this so this is not what I want to do. So then I should probably just go into here, because what I want is this. And then how did that other one, wasn't it prefab or whatever was I? Boom, boom. Vertex shader. Oh no, it wasn't there. Prefab geometry shader, was it? Oh, it's not there either. So what was the OpenGL type. I've only done this geometry shader stuff a few times, so the geometry shader files. Oh, there's my chicken. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Space sprinkles, you say? Okay, so anyway, updated geom random. Oh, I think it's this one. Where did I see that then? I don't know. Well, anyways, it was somewhere. Oh, it wasn't in there. It was in that Right, it was in that. Oh shoot, I didn't save the file, so I just loaded it and I didn't save it. So where was it? Hold on. There was one that I was looking at from just... Oh, there's the one right now. This one. Main first geometry random 7. There we go. See how I keep track of my files? Class first geometry random 7. Jeez, the rabbit holes. There we go. Okay. See, look at all this craziness. Oh, and it's not even here. Son of a bean dip. With flapjacks. That's it, we're winging it. No, I think that we can actually just float vertices, indices. So with the vertices, if we wanted to, this is Asteroids 2, right? So if we wanted to take this into the geometry shader, boy, this geometry shader is getting pretty crowded. Okay, so it's 0, 1, and then 3. And then it's 1, 2, 3. So there was a way to make this vector 4 verts. So what if we just want 4 of them? Oh wait, vector 3. Actually, we can just go with vector. Oh. We don't need the z, and we can use the texture coordinates as a... We can piggyback the texture coordinates there in the z and w. The idea has met it. Okay, so there's, is that, can I do that? Computer? Is it broken? Did you break? Is it, are you sad, computer? Computer? It's not responding. Vector 4. Is this from Zelda? Oh, it's a new Lofi. This is a different, I don't know if I can use this one. Yeah, he doesn't say whether you can use it. Shoot, that's really nice music too. Alright, well he's got my subscription. But we need to go back to Game Chops. Pokey and Chill? Is that good? I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. This is add music for Home Depot. There we go. Game Chops presents Pokey and Chill, produced by Michael. Okay, good. We're back to Game Chops. That's what we know is. Alright, I'm gonna head out. See you later. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Nice to meet you, Joda. Vector 4. So then what do I do? Semicolon? Is that a complete statement? Well, assuming that we can use those. Let's see if that is syntactically correct. That's the only thing I've added. Everything else is the same. It didn't draw before, but it didn't have any errors. Okay. Invalid initialization. Yeah, I got that. Okay. So that didn't work. Vector 4 verts. Shoot, how did I... There was code I just saw on how to do that. Does that work? Does anybody know if that works? We'll find out. Oh. No, but apparently the error code, it recognizes them. Oh, interesting. Computer, you are funny. Alright, fine. We'll click on this link. Oh, here we go. This is GLSL. Why is the vector 4 like this? Oh, because it's all 1, 2, 3, 2, 3 by 4. Everybody got that? Got that? So vector 4, what did I do? Vector 4, verts 4. A4 equals that, comma that, comma that. It just gave me the error saying that you cannot do it that way. I have no idea why. This looks like an old January 29th, 2014. So 8 years ago. Okay. We're getting closer to not finding the answer. Vector 4 color, okay. OpenGL, geometry shader. Initialize an array of vector 4. Does he have it in here? Wait. What was that? Computer. What? Advanced OpenGL geometry shader. Right. Float points. So do I just not specify the number like this? Alright, hold on. If he doesn't list anything in here, then he doesn't list anything in there. So let's Google that. Return vector 4, comma vector 4. Struct dual vector 4. Oh. So what's this? What is it doing? Whew. Super bright. Vector 4 2 as array void. What the? Return that. Wait, those are squigglies. Vector 4 verts equals Does that work? I just want to see what works from the beginning here. We're deep diving. No, that does not work. So this is wrong. So vector 4 as array void. Does that? What the? I've never heard of that. That looks like a function. And that's a return value of a function. Ah. So a struct dual vector 4. Maybe I should do it as a structure? Name of the structure, squigglies. Verts. All right, hold on. See here, I've got the book. I've got the book. So what we want is a vector 4, which we've got there. Verts 4 equals weird. It shows it like this. Vector 4 like that. 4. And then we put them in like this. It doesn't show this, but I assume that this is what you do. Okay. Excuse me, pardon me. That deserves a verb, doesn't it? Take this out. I say, does that work? No, unexpected. Oh, at least it doesn't say we're not initializing C++ initialization. Okay. Syntax error, unexpected that, expecting that at token that. 016. Right here. It went purple. No errors. That's how you do it. Okay, we figured it out. We figured it out. Okay, now I'm tired. Okay, thank you, computer. Thank you very much. Computer, thank you. Really, here. Oh, computer, thank you. All right. Okay, now that we got that, so now that we got this in our geometry shader, so this kind of really what we're going to do when we draw in this one, see, draw triangles. Okay, we're not going to draw triangles. This is version 2, right? So we can mess it up. GL points. And I think it's just 0, 1. So we're going to draw 1 point. But then don't we have to go into the geometry shader and say points in, triangle strip, max vertices, 3 out. But let's say max vertices is going to be 6 because I think that's how many we are going to have out. Actually, we're going to have more than that. We're going to have 6 by 6, so 36. Okay. And eventually, if we want to do byte, the like 8 by 8 would be a byte by a byte. Byte by byte. How you eat a pizza? Byte by byte. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. That was a bad nerd programming joke. I apologize. So that way this doesn't matter, right? Because we're only going to get 1 point, so the length is 1. So we don't need this loop. Maybe once we figure this stuff out, we can put in more stuff, but yeah. Okay, so if we want to do a 36 by 36, the loop that we do need, actually let's put all that back. Okay, the loop that we do need is going to be based on Pasta Peter. Funny joke. What's up? How are you? Did you see that I figured it out? G-text bounds XY rotation. So bounds XY, there we go. 0, and it's going to be less than GS underscore in there's only one. Bounds xy dot x. Yeah, there's only one, so we're going in with 0. GL in. This is going to be. We're not receiving the position from there anymore, so that's not good. Then we need another loop for int j equals 0. J is less than gs underscore in 0 dot bounds xy dot y j plus plus. Now what you figure out? Oh, I don't know. Do you remember earlier where it was all you look at it and made you dizzy? I'll show you in a sec. Let's put that there and we'll come back to it. Oh wait, now it doesn't show it. Uh-oh, did I mess it up? Did I mess it up? What happened? Oh no. Well shoot, apparently I can't show it. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh wait, no, sorry, I can't. But let's, in order to show it, I have to go back another version here. So let's comment out the 3. Let's go back to 2. I was mad programmer here, mad programmer. And this one, let's copy that and just copy it comment out to. Yes, I do my version control really weird, but there. See, I got it to rotate. And this is all in the vertex shader, so I took all of the computation for rotation and for configuring the location out of the GPU's responsibility and put it directly onto the vertex shader GPU, out of the CPU's responsibility. And so now I'm working on taking it from the vertex shader and just making this one single point with a few attributes like a 6x6 and a texture or a group of textures, and then the geometry shader can put that together from just one point. So instead of instance drawing 36, we're going to just draw one point and send in a bit of data with it. But before I send in the data, I am going to hard code everything in the geometry shader this way. Cue applause. No. Excuse me. Okay, so what do we need for each one of these? So we definitely need a GL position, and that's going to equal for each of these 6x6. So what we want to do is emit 3 vertices, and that's the triangle. So let's go like this. First triangle. So the position is going to equal you know what, I'm going to move this down closer to my code so I can just get a little more cozy. Nice, sorry I'm playing a game, can't type. That's great, games are good. The music's pretty good, huh? This is Poke and Chill from Game Chops. It's a VOD on their YouTube channel. So let's go verts 0 for the first position. I don't think we're going to do that just yet. I don't think we're going to do anything. Whoops. Alright, computer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then after that, we're going to come down here to end primitive. First triangle. Okay, so 0, what is it now? It was, oh, and I've got that. 0, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 0, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then here we need another end primitive. Okay, so that's not going to do any kind of translation, any kind of, yeah. So what we need to do with each one of these, oh, we should do a function to do this. Oh, my brain just exploded. Alright, hold on, I gotta walk around a bit. Okay, chicken's almost ready to be finished there, but let's see what else we can do here. Oh wait, no it's not. And that's not either. Okay, hold on. Right, because this is verts 0.zw. Every single time. Okay, this is just like the first triangle except for it's 1, 2, 3. Whoops. There we go. N primitive. I'm curious, does that compile and run? Are we on 2 and 3 here? Yeah, okay, let's see. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, duh. Huh. No errors. But it didn't draw anything, that's fine. Actually, it didn't draw anything? Not even one in the center, huh? Actually, is there something there? I think I saw something. There was an image in the dock. Okay, so I wonder, as I wander, Oh, no, that's why. Hold on. So this should be 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well. Oh, what do you know? Okay, so each time we go through this, that's not the position. Okay, we have it all right here, I know. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Okay, new position equals a position xy. Let's slowly copy all of this down into there. So quad template. But actually what we want to do is make a function. And we want to call it I don't really know what we want. So, because we're gonna, well, before we make the function, let's just start to transform the points. So, take this part right here, and we can do the scale, and we can do the rotation. Actually, let's just do those two. New position equals a position dot xy. Okay. So it's not a position xy anymore, it's actually verts 0 xy. Okay. Scale, new position times scale. Now if we wanted to do this for all of this stuff, we'd have to copy the code, which is fine. However, what we could do is create a function and just send this through to the function. So yeah, and then this right here, this is going to equal new position. Bum, 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 bum. So the function will receive the coordinates and return coordinates. Okay. So vector 2, create asteroid grid, and it'll receive coordinates, and we'll just call them in xy. And then we're going to say right here, wait, what was it called? Create asteroid grid. So instead of that one, what we'd want to do is GL position equals create asteroid grid. Thank you, computer. Thank you for that. And we're going to send in verts 0.xy. Then it's going to return the coordinates from 0, 0, and 1, 0. Like that. Okay, so new position equals... So, hold on, let's take this with us. Computer. Okay. So far that does what I just... Yeah, let's see if that creates any technical issues. Doesn't look like it does. Oh, maybe it does. That's weird. Okay, so yeah, undefined variable, new position. Oh. Undefined variable. Computer, how could you? Oh, I forgot to delete this. Interesting. Well, I think we're doing something right. Alright, let's keep going. So now instead of adding to stuff, we just need to keep adding to that create asteroid grid function. Okay, so there's the quad template, which we've already got in there. And we got the local scale. So next we need local and world rotation setup, okay? So rotation equals that. The time, do we have? We're not going to do the time. We could, but right now we're not. Rotation. Okay, so cosine equals that, p sine equals that, matrix 2 wm equals that, cosine equals that, sine equals that. Okay, hold up. So right here, so this rotation in the matrix 2 and the other rotation in the matrix 2, that's going to be the same throughout the whole grid. So this is what I was thinking. I should do this in the vertex shader and pass it through. That way it'll only happen once as far as the calculation. So instead of sending the rotation, we want to send a matrix 2 local rotation and a world rotation. So instead of this rotation here, let's do it in the vertex shader, because this is exactly why I'm doing this. There's nothing here that really... Okay, so take that out. Go back to the vertex shader. And go like that. Okay, so that sets Wm equal to that, but we can actually go... Oh, hold on. Oh, we got an add on that. That's fine. Let's go back to, where's Steam at? go back to Skyrim. Orcs must die. 3. Cool. House Flipper, huh? Wait, what's this one? Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 479. Not bad. Okay. Skyrim. Play. Move ahead. Awake. Okay, we're going to Skyrim music. Okay, so WM, so now we want to just set VS, so VS underscore out dot WR equals that. Then we set those, and then right here we go VS out dot local rotation equals that. Here, let's take this up here. Okay, so now in the geometry shader, instead of rotation, we're getting 2 matrix 2s. We're getting a local rotation and a world rotation. Right? Local rotation and a world rotation. Okay. So save that. And then right here, new position equals new position times GS in 0 dot local rotation. So instead of the local world and rotation setup, now we're just going to jump down to the local rotation. Okay. So that is now done. And then the world translation. Okay, so this is why we're putting this into the geometry shader, so this happens in the geometry shader. That's what we want. Okay. So then we're going to go vector 2 world underscore offset equals, let's copy this. Okay, so this is no longer the GL instance ID. What it actually is, oh, well, we need to know I and J. So create asteroid. So we need to send in I and J. Those are integers. So up here we're going to go int, let's just say in I, int in J, like that. And these are integers initially, so I think that'll work. So instead of GL instance ID mod 6, is just going to be in I. And instead of floor GL instance ID mods divide by 6, this is just going to be in J. Much simpler. So we actually can just put this all on one line because it's readable. There's your world offset. Steam needs to restart. How about later? Okay, world offset. That should work out really well. Okay, world rotation. That's where we take the world offset and then we rotate by the world. So world underscore offset equals world underscore offset times the world rotation. And then we go new position equals new position plus the world offset. I'm getting used to the IntelliSense on this, that's nice. Then finally what we do here is we're going to go world aspect ratio. So new position dot y equals new position dot y times 1.77778. And then we return new position, and then it gets set to GL position in the function call. Okay, great. Excuse me. That's crazy. I didn't think I would excuse me, I didn't think I would do that. So now we just have to take this and replace all of these. So this one's going to be 1. Oh, computer, that was clumsy, clumsy, clumsy. Computer, what are you doing? 0, 1, 3. Interesting. And this one is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if there's any technical errors. No, doesn't draw anything though. Actually, there are errors. Okay. Rotation is not a member of struct vs out. Line 33. Undefined variable WR. Line 29. 29. Oh. So this is GS underscore in sub-0 dot WR. And 33. What was the error on 33? Rotation is not a member of struct vs out. My chicken's done. I don't recall saying that rotation was a member of vs out. Okay, that smells so good. Roasted chicken smells so good. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so line 33 rotation is not a member of VS out. Line 33? Oh, it's here. Oh, that's because we don't need the rotation in there anymore, computer. Thank you. Sorry, that was in the vertex shader. What? It works. Not all the way. We have 6 of them, not 36. So that looks like the X is right, or the Y is right, or something's right. Or I just can't believe there's 6 of them. Literally blown away. Blown away at this point. Thank you. Thank you. Oops. I just want this to be easy. What I hate is, what I hate is that I have a general knowledge of what you're doing, but my brain after work just can't make learning anymore. You know, that's what I've really appreciated from stepping away from work, and I'm really regretting that I have to go back to work, because it's so nice to just, this is the only thing in my world, so that if I step away from it for a few hours or a few weeks even, I come right back to it and my brain immediately pops right back into this. And I'm not looking forward to going back to work for that particular aspect of it, but we'll see what happens. I just really can appreciate the fact of being a programmer concentrated on a project, and I know that I'll be able to pick it up and follow. I don't know, maybe it's just, yeah. I used to work in IT, so. What kind of work do you do, if you don't mind my asking? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see. It was only doing 36. It sucks too because I'm doing programming for work too, and I just want to get away from the code after it. Oh, I see. I don't know what that's like, but yeah, that sounds interesting. Sounds complicated. So 36 times 6, is that 224? No, 216. Oops, error. Oh wait, we can't go more than 170. So if each one is 6, da-da-da, da-da-da. Well, at least it's not telling me 128. Let's go 170. See what that gives me. Nice. Okay, so it would work if I could do enough. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it just. Okay. So let's lower this down. This is why we want to do this now. So 170. Okay. This is a whole new project, right? This is just kind of optimizing the asteroids for the space arena. But yeah, I could also turn the asteroids into a little remake of Atari Asteroids. No, this is all the same project. Yeah. I know, it's kind of confusing. It's because I started working on the a whole different project altogether, and then my GPU broke and I bought a new computer, and I wasn't able to do the same programming with the 3D stuff, so I started the Space Arena, and I literally just 6 days just blitzed it, went through a liter of Mountain Dew. And then I've been working on the arena, and I just hadn't finished it. It can be finished to the point of a demo in a few hours, but I hadn't done that, and now I'm just working on the decorations for it, and I'm going back to work here soon, so yeah, craziness. So 170 divided by 6, so that gives us 28, so we can do 5 by 5, because that's 25. So let's go to the vertex shader. Let's go 5 by 5. And this is hard-coded for 6, but right here needs to then be 2.5. And in fact, we shouldn't hard-code that. We should, because it's bounds xy. So this should be negative gs underscore in 0 dot bounds xy dot x divided by 2 times scale. And then this needs to be the same, negative gs underscore in 0 dot bounds xy dot y divided by 2. Is that 2.0f? And again, this is unreadable again, so we're gonna make it more readable here. There. That looks a little bit more readable, so we can change it to 5 by 5. Let the computer take care of the division. 5, 5. Okay. Then it should be able to draw the whole 5 by 5. And okay, cool. Why does it look like that? Just because I want to have a little bit more fun, let's do something else real quick. Okay, so 32, and then it's 36 down. Okay, so let's go 34 down times 32. 1088. Let's see what that comes up with. Just to see. Okay, it's a little dude. Nice. And he doesn't have an edge, so he actually looks like the asteroid is being drawn properly. Even though it's not. Okay, so let's go to... Let's see, what was that? Whoops. What was that other one? 1, 2, 3, 4. All these. These are weird. Yeah, we can go back to 4 or whatever. That's cool though. Okay. So, oh, did we go? I think we should go to 4 is actually 3 because that's a dark one. 3 is actually 4, what I meant. Okay, so these are rotated that way, and then why is that not working? So the world rotation, they're just, what? Might just take a break to eat again. Something I was never really able to figure out in OpenGL was, while I was coding that stuff, was how to properly texture and apply lighting to things. Yeah, lighting is something that is, I know very little about, but I know pretty much, you know, how it works. I just haven't gotten into it. It makes stuff look really good in Minecraft, so I really had planned on getting into it, and I will soon. But, yeah, it's kind of, it can be complicated. It's even more math. It's lighting is even more math, which is insane. But, I'm finding that this textured materials, lighting, and different shading, yeah, I'm finding that what I'm doing with the 2D transformation is kind of helping me realize how 3D transformation, I mean, I know how it works, but this is kind of helping me do a little deep dive into it. Because I'm doing a 2D transformation, and I really have never thought about this before like this. That combo was hard, yeah. It's there waiting for you. Bump mapping and mirroring and all that other fun stuff. Even following that Learn OpenGL, which is a really good, wow, that's crazy stuff. The news is crazy. But like advanced lighting, and they do have like lighting here too. See, lighting covers a lot. And then advanced lighting, and there's just so much stuff. See, this I don't know if you've ever seen this OpenGL stuff. Learn OpenGL, that is. Joey DeVries put this website together. He's got a book out. See the print edition here. You can download this for free. There's like code repository. There's a book that you can get for free on here. He keeps adding more to it with guest articles for every year, which is awesome. Oh, I didn't see this one yet. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna have to look at that. Tessellation. Yeah, some of this stuff's really, really cool out there. But yeah, it's really fascinating when you look at it and go through all that stuff. Yeah, my classes followed this tutorial. Oh, nice. That's cool. Very nice. Boy, that'd be fun. Okay, let's see. Of course, I followed that tutorial myself, and I just kind of, I didn't really do the lighting stuff. I just compiled the examples, and I was like, oh, cool, that works. But there were certain things I couldn't figure out. Yeah, it's just a matter of, I think, taking things one step at a time, and then once you're done, you're just like, whoa, what did I just do? Like, I had no idea that I was going to be able to make a function in a geometry shader today. I have never done this before, and it worked out. So I'm kind of like, wow. But it simplifies things, too, to make the function, but yeah. Now I'm just trying to figure out what the heck's going on. So it looks like the world transform doesn't quite match up to the local transform. So local rotation, and that happens in the vertex shader. So the world transform, or world rotation here. Okay, and then the local rotation. That's really cool that I can send it through like that. That's crazy. Shaders are crazy. I'm gonna have to really get into this stuff. Okay, local scale, local rotation. Let's open up the other updated vector. Yeah, this one here. Okay. So scale, rotation, rotation. So new position, LM, world offset. Wait, that's the same one? So what if we change the world rotation and use the same here? Oh wait, that did it. Oh, I was copying the wrong thing. Nice. So now, cool. So can we take, alright, I'm an idiot. But at least we figured that one out. So now we don't need to make the world rotation, because we just use the local rotation. Or what if we put them both on, hold on. What if we put them both on, where's the geometry shader here? Because the local rotation is the one that's, okay, save that. Put them both on the same rotation. Okay. Alright, so either one. Okay, so let's use, actually, let's just say LR, WR, and what are they on right now? WR, WR. So let's leave WR. Okay, let's go into the vertex shader, and we'll only worry about making the WR. I really can't believe that worked. There's a formula for how to do proper rotations. I was looking for it. Oh, the rotations? Oh, you mean right here. What I do is I create a matrix 2. So you take your rotation angle that you want to rotate any 2D coordinate system, and you take, I just calculate the cosine and sine in advance so I don't have a cluttered function call. And then you just create a matrix 2 cosine minus sine, sine, cosine. And that's your matrix 2. And then what I'm doing in the geometry shader, let me make sure I got this. We're just using the world rotation. Okay, so in the geometry shader, when I apply the rotation, like as I'm working on the coordinate system, like here's the beginning coordinates as sent in from the vertex shader. Then I apply the scale, and then I just multiply by the rotation, and it gets multiplied right there. So, and it's built into the shader to multiply a vector 2 by a matrix 2 by 2. But you can actually hash out that vector 2 by matrix 2 by 2, and you can simplify your equations if you want. I'm not going to do that. Not right now anyways. But you can do that, and then world offset, and then the world offset I apply another rotation after the world offset, but before it gets applied to the position, and then I finally apply an aspect ratio. But yeah, I hope that helps you. That's the, where was it? Yeah. The matrix is cosine, negative sine, positive sine, cosine. Like that. Okay, so perfect, perfect, perfect. Now what I want to do is send through a uniform, and this time it needs to go to the geometry shader. So uniform. We have the time set there, but we're not using it. In the vertex shader, oh, the time comes through here. Well, let's move it. Let's not put it in the vertex shader anymore. Let's put it in the geometry shader. I think we can just move it. I like to move it, move it. And then we can go into the rotation. Oh shoot, no, it has to go back into the vertex shader because that's where we calculate the rotation. Alright, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Foop. Okay, now rotation plus the time. And let's just make it times the time times 0.5. So it'll go a little bit slower than the time. And then that'll affect the rotation. Now let's see what that does. And it works! Oh my gosh. Where's the center? I don't know if the center is quite calculated correctly. The heck, Jeff? Oh, my eyes are messed up. That messed up my eyes. I was looking at too much. Everything looks like... Wow, that's weird. Gosh, our eyes are such interesting things, you know. Okay, so let's go back here. That's really cool now. So now let's do... What do we want to do? Okay. Let's go down here to the B stuff. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 32 times 12. Where's the calculator? I always close the calculator and then I use it. 32 times 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 9. So 393 in the fragment shader. Let's just be on the safe side, or 393 would do it, I think, even if it's off by 1. There we go. It is the bees, please. So, very cool. So now I have, okay, and it's 5 by 5. That's kind of cool. So that's 25. We should be able to draw larger ones. For example, I'm going to have to think about this, but I'm going to be able to use this now. I can take this into the other we're almost completely caught up to the other project where I was drawing these asteroids to begin with. So now we're doing this in, I'm so excited to be doing this in the geometry shader. It's so cool. I can't believe I got a function in the geometry shader. That's cool. And it's well commented, and I've got this GSIN thing that was complicated to figure out, and I got that. We did points to triangle strips. Okay, and we did an array of vertices. A lot of new things today. We got familiar again with the GSIN versus the GLIN, which I don't think we're using anything for GLIN. Okay. Alright, well I think I'm going to go ahead and end primitive on the stream. I'm going to end stream. Thanks for tuning in again. Good to talk to you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. If it's your weekend, is it your weekend? Have a good weekend. I'm going to continue to work on this in my brain, and then when it gets to the point where I just have to sit down and code it again, I will get back to coding. I'll go right on stream. It might be after dinner, but it might probably be tomorrow because I have some new coffee that I bought. I just roasted some chicken. Yeah, see you, man. Have a good night. Roasted some chicken, and I gotta make chicken soup, and oh. Have a good weekend. Oh, I'll probably be on here. Look for me if you get a chance. Take it easy. You too. Have a good weekend.